I'm gonna keep the soundtrack on while we investigate this. Welcome everyone. Who got first, by the way? Who got first? Who was lucky enough to have a Shaq redeemed first? Nicely done, Shaq. Welcome in Gaming Brain. Glory to the Greek Lord Captain. You know your place. Time has come to road and trade. Hydrate. I will do that in a second. Thank you. Welcome into Dan. Tom Cream. XCOM 2. I hate XCOM 2. Harry, welcome in. Does Hamster knows that we're live, right? Where's Hamster? Where is he? I such as I knew the opening of the certain passes. What pass? I don't know what you're talking about. What pass? I'm gonna need some louder, epic music to get through this. 1 second. So, for those of you who are unaware, Shaq is wanted in 32 countries for drawing some of the most horrendous dusty art that we've ever seen. And it is no surprise to me at all. Hey, Mimi, you're yeah, we're. It's no surprise to me that we got some new horrendous dusty art, and then this was here. So obviously, gonna open it below the desk. I don't want people to see my address because I don't want any more dusty stuff. You don't want any more dusty stuff. I don't want it. The next time a parcel arrives on my doorstep, it better be something nice. Wait, it's not what it is. It's not what it is. I can't show you this. I can't show you this. It's not actually what I thought it was. It's not this. It's not it. It's not it. It's something that I ordered. It's something I ordered, like... It's something I ordered, it must have been about a year and a half ago. Legitimately. It is some... Okay, so... You literally... No, the going live is there, Hamster. The going live is right there. It's literally not what it is. It's something I ordered a year and a half ago. And it's not even for me. So you can't tell... Well, I think she knows it's coming anyway, but... You can't tell Dev, okay? This is part of her I'm literally not kidding. It's a very special thing. It's a very special thing. So it's not... You know what, Hamster? You know what, Hamster? When I got that text message a day after you that you said that you had ordered it or asked for my details, you said that was quick. Even you said that was quick. And yeah, so yeah, the sanity is fine, we're okay. It was a false alarm. It was a complete false alarm. We're all good. We're all fine. Everything remains the same. Everything remains good. Whew. But yeah, don't tell Dev. It's a surprise. Dolphin is just farming me? Being a content creator farming reactions? I completely forgot I ordered that though. I'm so happy that's actually... I forgot that had arrived. I'd ordered that, sorry. That's so good. Oh, yes. Rubber shower there. I would never ever farm reactions or anything like that just to then spam my links while I've got people here. I would never do something like that. That is not something I'd ever do. All lying to me. Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh. Isn't it funny? I was literally talking about Baldur's Gate just a few minutes ago and then that arrived, but yeah. Right. Okay, so we're going to continue our Road Trader playthrough. Now, Dan, if you're still here, this is what this is the option. Let me just turn that music up, sorry. There we go. This is the options that we have. I've got auto pause. I've got say it says turn-based mode as well. So we've got turn-based mode, auto end, turn off, lock camera to moving camera, combat speed settings, fast settings. Yeah, it's just a few things: combat speed, fast movement, etc., etc. And then we've got auto pause, which I think is just when something happens. That's just the game. That's the only options in the game. Bloodstains, gore, game settings, game statistics, game system control, autosave, etc. So. I'm gonna Google it just to save us all trouble. Okay, Mimi, you take that back. That is not the biggest bait of the year. You take that back. Can you turn? Exclusively. Unlike previous titles, it's exclusively turn-based. It is, you can't change my mind. That's fantastic. But yeah, it seems like it is exclusively turn-based mode. So what did we get up to last time? Well, we did the tutorial, which is 4.5 hours long. We then met the rest of our crew. And now we're going to be meeting someone in a specific area of the ship. I think it's like the bridge, not the bridge. Maybe the bridge, not the bridge. Officer thing? I don't know. At least I didn't use $500 for the biggest bait of the year, Mimi. At least I didn't charge you that much. Although next time when something else arrives, I may have to make it subscriber only, just to really, you know, feed off the hate. Feed off the hate. Absolute bait. Oh, the sheer relief though when I opened it and realised it was something else. Oh, best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world. So, what do we have to do? Looking for trouble. Prison planetoid and the Ritad system may have caught the interrogator's attention. Made contact with the Nobelite station. Land on Menoris. Do need to do that. We do need a new engine. It's here. New navigator. So, found somewhere in the system. So Ricard Minoris. Ricard Minoris is probably the one that we should probably go to first, or the Nobilite Station, just to try and fill out our crew stuff. Personal request. Yeah, we can talk to her. Where is the battle sister? Oh, she's... Keep the crazy zealot happy.
Rogue trader.
Sister Argenta looks tired. There are dark circles under her eyes, and her hair is somewhat disheveled as she moves. She's a little on edge. Yeah, tell me about the Adeptus.
Gladly. There are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his enemies by the will of the Holy Ecclesiarchy. We... I beg your pardon, Rogue Trader. Here I am talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows. So what exactly are you interested in hearing about? It is.
We're going to find out all the lore, by the way.
Fire lit by the God Emperor. They are the echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words. More often than not with a bolter.
Soundproof slurk rock. No worries, hamster. Sorry for baiting you in, buddy. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I legitimately thought it was what it was. What it is, what it was, what it's supposed to be.
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy. Those who have taken the vows and become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit. Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness, but do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me.
Damn straight.
Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for us all. Light cannot bear the smallest speck of darkness within. And thus those who have trespassed or shown weakness of spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her, for nothing can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of faults and weakness. Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul.
Okay, so Battle Sisters are mad. Absolutely mad.
Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Order's Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to venerate. And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked death world can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful. Don't let the name
They're just
deceive.
very devout, yeah.
The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless. Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity. Their dialogue with heretics is usually quite short, with the last word being a bolter discharge. And my order has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics. What would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the Sisters Pronatus could not protect it? The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Pastor Mr. Wayne, the station's founder. None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the Ecclesiarchy.
Can remind myself where we got to last time.
Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy. Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent.
Say more about her, actually.
Me? I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there
That's
to
fair.
tell about me? I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the pirate attack. That story
Not the cultist
is
attack, the pirate attack.
complicated.
Yeah.
It just so... I made a
I love it.
mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers
We are
of
going to be
the
listening to a
archenemy.
lot of stuff, by the way.
I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, while her crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I'd barely recovered from my wounds when the pirates struck.
Cultists.
Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations.
Weird that she says pirates and not cultists.
Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more.
Oh, heretics now, not
And it's
pirates.
bound to happen someday.
Sorry, 1 second. So we are going to be listening to a lot of lore, okay? I know you guys are very well versed in the Warhammer 40k universe, which is why I'm going to be asking questions. May have to remind me about certain things. But yeah, it is... I want to immerse myself in this game. I want this to be like I did in Baldur's Gate 3. I want to know everything I possibly can, and then forget it all. But I want to listen to everything.
It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them. On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse, no one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard.
The echoes of ancient doom. That is a sentence.
The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later,
Or later on
when the
quest.
skies above our heads have cleared.
Then you know what it was like
As
on
you
the ship.
wish.
Yeah,
This
what is
ship
keeping you
was
here?
targeted by heretical pirates, which means that my presence
Heretical
here and the
pirates?
assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary. But for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
I enjoy your company.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you, both for your words and your hospitality.
You're welcome.
I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader.
The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members. and the orphaned many children, including the progeny of brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls can expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the road trader could meet with the orphans. No formalities. Yeah. Like, no formalities. Thank you for taking my request to heart. Yeah. Keep it nice and informal. I don't need a speech. They probably don't want a speech, actually, to be fair. Okay, hold your applaud. No, seriously, applaud more. Please applaud more. A motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were the creature straight from a fairy tale. Our indefatigable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. It's hardly scholar. Oh, okay, that's the education. Yeah, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. Brave ones, the master of this ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Reach your Lord Captain, road trader of House von Valancia. Yeah, we'll say we'll give them honor. Only a few do not seem overjoyed. So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you noble lot. You just give us speeches. Punish the troublemaker. Say them without fear. It doesn't matter what we say, it won't bring our parents back and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks or worse. Punish the troublemaker. What voice? Oh no, it's not Argent. That's it. You heard the road trader. His words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. Good bow. Give them treats. Wait, can we do the treats better than that? I think if one's parent gives their life in honor of the ship, it's not to be treated as throwing another body on the pile. I think it should deserve some recognition at least. Definitely. Right. To make contact with the station because I think that's where the guide is, isn't it? Yeah, we need a new navigator. So we're gonna go. Yeah. Make contact. Where's the map? Should be right here. Oh, it's there, okay. I there? Okay. Look. Okay. The Nubolite Station. Navigator is important. We can replenish the crews. Planetoid. Nubolite Station. That's where we're going to go. Lord Captain reporting the heralds of Navas Nobilit continue to maintain Vox silence, perhaps due to Irit 5 being off limits to visitors. We intercepted signals from the beacons drifting in the station's orbit. The demands are clear. We have to turn the ship around immediately. We've also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably it's the remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navas Nobilite House requires aid and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmissions. The officers from the Order crew performed a full scan of the station, but the information is imprecise. They note wave distortions of unclear genesis that are throwing off most of the readings. We're able to ascertain the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are underpowered and some fully depressurized. Signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. So the question remains, why are the esteemed navigators heralds ignoring us? Negotiate personally. Nope, not interested. By an official approval. Oh, we get more party members? You get more party members. How many can he take with you on the field of battle at any one time? So we're docking without official authentication. Yep, this looks fine.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
Oh boy. Servant of the damned. Oh. Hello. This is fine. Horrors of the Sea Souls. Alternate dimension of pure energy and madness existing as a mirror to real space. Jeez. It was the Emperor that brought me here. As a coat of arms, you must be a lord of the Von Volantius dynasty. Yes, I'm absolutely positive, in fact. I didn't know you could unleash from here, though. Like, I thought we'd already jumped out of war. So special. Since fate has brought such an important person into my abode, allow me to introduce myself. Before stands you Felix Christoph August, keeper of this station. So, you did not come to offer support to the traitors? It is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Uric V is a holy sanctum for House Orsilio. The path to it is only revealed after a select few. It pains me to say you are not on our guest list. Try and find out about the Lord Inquisitor. And yeah, tell us what's... Betrayal, a most banal thing in the life of a Nebelite, don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orsilio, the second keeper of Uric 5, and my mentor. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner, scum. I swear by the thrones light their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. Okay. Madmen have captured Lady Cassio and now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Help me rescue her or be gone, but waste no more of my precious time. Okay, so that's why they haven't been responding, because they've had to solve the crisis on their own because it's forbidden for commoners of the world below to like get involved, and the traitors disabled their equipment. I have not asked you such a favour under different circumstances, and yet Lady Cassie as well. What do we do? Do we actually get involved and help, or do we just attack him and have the station turned over to the rebels? Why would I help them? Came across this station for a reason. House Orsilio will not be able to help you until your current crisis is resolved. To reach an agreement you will find satisfying, but it riches influence on the powers of our navigators. Thank you, Gaming Brain. Yeah, how am I supposed to power the elevator? Station's main cogitator is situated in the guard room. Enter the correct command sequence, and the mechanism will do the rest. It's the correct command sequence. Have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory. Behind the Lilithweed doors. I can never say that word. Lannister Stellaris. Reliquary doors. Most ancient of sacred mechanisms will help rebuild. Protect priests ceaselessly rites of appeasement, so that the machine spirit would serve the house in time of need. That faithful hour is now upon us. That's not what I wanted to say. So what have I decided? Phylactery of blood. Okay. Okay. Restart the elevator. Go. Can do. Right. Oh, loot. Sorry. One second.
Keep your wits about you.
Very much. Why can I not jump?
I know how to take risks.
It's going to be one of those weird things again, isn't it? Where you need to attract to a
White. Bright, pure color. And it's all riddled with horrible veins that carry the poison of fear and pain throughout its body. Who are you? Why are you crying?
If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery.
Also mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity. Tools, scissors, and cutlery. Yay. Hands are fused. I have a phylactery of blood. Orator. Guardroom. Get to these places. Ah, I have to jump over these things, okay.
An expected result.
Hey! Now we're talking.
Over there!
Where? Oh, guards, okay.
I will lead us to fortune.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That was the trap, was it?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Failure is just a temporary setback.
Perished in the crossfire. Goods! I see goods! Oh boy. This is the other one they were talking about.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Purge them!
So, goes first, squad commander goes second.
Raiding party!
Hey, Tim!
No can do.
It's too far and you can't get around there. Okay. Cell radius, and you're just out of that 3 cell radius. Okay. This is like Mechanicus, except not. Pretty much, yeah. I would say so.
Will do.
More like Baldur's Gate 3 or something like that, with regards to how it's done, how it's,
Weapon at the ready.
you know, with all these long quest lines and things. Traveling around different places in the universe, in this galaxy. Ow.
My faith strengthens me.
Right.
On it. It's as good as done.
Now it's time to put you out of your misery. Gilly. Gilly.
I'll make it happen.
guided by faith. That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it.
Really?
Doubt is for the weak.
Do it again.
Eradicated.
Thank you.
Follow my lead. Break their morale. Ah, die!
Weather the storm! Mocking me.
Rude.
Follow my lead. It will be done. I took care of this one. At your beck and call.
Duty prevails! I must not falter.
Idris is suffering.
Pain and duty go hand in
Stay
hand.
vigilant. Weapon at the ready.
He shot his own squad commander in the back of the head. He just shot him. What? Why would you do that? You need to run away.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Just shot his own commander in the back of the head. Love to see it.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
Nice.
On it.
Beautiful.
I won't compromise my principles.
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Everyone you touch dies, medic man.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Moving out!
That's right.
My faith strengthens me.
My faith strengthens me.
High momentum.
Nothing as much you can do to
What is this foreboding?
anything.
Not this Scryer's job. I know what is to come. But of course,
Can you do multiple ones? Yes, you can. Yes. These snipers are gone.
End was inevitable.
39!
I'll see to it personally.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. This is unacceptable.
Follow my lead.
My ears are ringing.
Stab it! Stab him good!
Reduced to dust!
Ah! His head's off! Get over here!
Onward!
You're being hunted, my friend. Let's run again.
Cover me!
Let's run again. What's this left? What's that 110? Is that one?
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. It's as good as done.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Yeah, didn't think that would work.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Indeed. Sword hit hard.
I took care of this one.
Woo. Ooh. Intercepted conversation between security officers. Tremendous honor, yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad into the child's personal guard. By the God Emperor. Well, you are a strapping lad. You'll probably make it for a cycle or three. There's worn down better men than me. What even is the point if your brains turn into mush? I may rip out my eyes like Amos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that keeps stealing our What happened to that one? Threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because some voices told him to. Calm down. Keeper Fennec said the squad will not have to serve the child for long. He even gave us a little leeway. Unlike that fish-eyed, be quiet, he might hear you! Well, you know what I mean. He almost busted our heads because someone forgot to check the catering unit. We haven't let in a single outsider in over 10 years. Keeper Theobald keeps finding things to fret over. Imagine the shrieking if he finds out Keeper Fellet didn't make us inspect the handle after Lord Winterscale's most recent visit. Throne forbid I tried to steer clear of the squabbles among the highborn. Some of Keeper Fellet's orders made little sense, like the last time he commanded that we cut off communications. Bright had menorahs for a while. Why would he do that? Said he grew tired of the Winterscale's scions' visits? It's always a pleasure to aid Keeper Fellet, that's right. If the highborn are growing tired of each other, let them deal with it. Dissent in the ranks, and they're all going mad as well. All going mad.
Is there money to be made?
Books. Faithful servants. If I do, maybe we just sell these later on. Oh. Data crypt. Well, that was a gun at first, but I realized it was a...
I always have a backup plan. Just as I planned.
Axian Sculptor. 23rd year. It's millennium. Didn't all say. Right, what can we pick up? Sorry. Light armor. So if you that's probably the best actually. I'm assuming she has something ridiculous as well. Range. Well, 10. Why would the range seem so much more? Why did the range seem so much higher? Treasure.
Let us not do
I'm at your service.
That's okay. Tainted flesh sum.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Ooh. Okay.
Light of terror, guide our way.
That's right.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's go through door number 1. Nope. Door number 2.
We should deal with this. What advice do you seek? Your seneschal is always there for you. Experience. Nothing matters more.
We did?
I always keep my options open.
How may I serve the
Oh,
dynasty?
okay. You're just inside one of
Damned warp! If we'd been in real space, I'd have.
Idira, stop castigating yourself. Your soothsayings have always been vague. Even if you had her, who among us would have realized that it was Lady Theodora who was in peril?
Good shout.
This is intriguing. Let's not waste time with...
Look no further. A nice little stroll.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Why would you do that? Do you hear the streams move? Can't hear anything. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh god. Hey, who are you? Huh? Right.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's not healthy. So did he shoot himself then, or?
Is there money to be made? Success is the only outcome I accept.
Well, goods.
have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure. I always get the job done.
Nice. Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. And give that snipe. Just in case, because she seems to be fairly weak, like a sorcerer, almost. Testing him. Why is everyone seeing to be symptoms of things from the war? I'm not going to read all of this, by the way. So, if you're on YouTube, you can pause and read. Sting growths. Antine seems to protect the frail flesh of the lowborn tree. Data crypt K0 K04. Don't have K. Back to the latest one to experiment. Okay, so that's when he's done with the experiment. The meteorite was useless. Okay. You're fine, guys. That's so much enemies. Oh no. What? Oh shit. Okay. Now we're talking. The cogitator's vidscreen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. I'll awaken it. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked vidscreen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitators inside emit creaks and groans. The lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitated systems. Yeah. So, Theobald or Celio, location upper chambers alive. Calomira or Celio, deceased. Alexis Orselio, deceased. Rasmus Estevan, deceased. So either he's taken out his family one by one, someone else is doing it. Child, location, upper chambers, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat, elevated body temperature, stress level exceeds the permissible limit. Attention, upper chambers, inaccessible, error, the control rod is not present. Tired machine switch grant you access to the station control. Releases parts to the back. Open all doors on that level. Oh god. Oh, I'm not reading all that, but good luck though. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. It's Officer A282. Several generators are overheated. Died. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarter. Mechanical interference. The preliminary cause is officer sabotage. Okay. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winterscale Scion for help. Something is jamming the signal. Never received a reply and cannot be sure if it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear anyone. If you're in doubt, shoot to kill. Regent. Solid. It's fine. It's fine. He was the one that died, wasn't he? He was the one that died. So, Regent Frontello. Oh, we did it! You easily bypassed the restrictions imposed on the sacred machine that Cogitator's overloaded processors were unhappily. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the Purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands having been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness now flits across the screen in a single line. Child, delete, picked flow, disable access code, annul station controls, delete, activate shuttle, self-destruct, purge command log. Oh, so someone destroyed the shuttle, which I'm assuming has those other people on board. Exploring the archives for a while longer yields a survivor excerpt from the guard captain's report mentioning that the security system had recently been reconfigured without his knowledge. Only the keepers of the station have access to life support systems, but Keeper Theobald has not left the child's side, neither have I. Could it be that... Oh, is it the one that's... Wait, am I helping the bad guy here? The keepers of the station have access to life support systems. So is it this Antonio person, or is it? Am I helping the bad guy?
I'm at your service.
I will lead us to fortune.
I think I'm helping the bad guy here, right? Hoping I get a chance to, Okay.
That's how it's done.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Sweet. Those fancy gloves. Oh yes.
Rise to the top.
Now we're looking like a. Now we're looking like a captain. Or, sorry, rogue trader. So now, hopefully, that should have opened this. Yeah. Oh, whoa! What the fuck? Oh, I had unlocked it.
Keep your wits about you.
Had I not unlocked it? I thought I had unlocked it.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Had I not unlocked it?
I always have a backup plan.
I had.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Ah, what? Uh-oh. Oh, Lord, what have I done? Ah, ha, 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 ha! Success! Success! Press all the buttons until it works. A dolphin exclusive.
Is there money to be made?
And all the goods first. Hello. Biogel, black water, and unidentified acid. Yep, sure. Still. Another flesh sample. Aha! That's the one that we needed. That's the one that he recorded everything on.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Synthetic amniotic fluids. Something was being tested. Something else. Oh, we're about to find some scientific... Oh, okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Work on these. Test subjects exhibit signs of acute stress. The majority perished in blood loss within the day of being placed in the laboratory chamber due to the inability to halt the discharge of ocular secretions tears and the body's subsequent replacement of the... the individuals with the greatest resistance to the sacred child's resonance died several chronoturns later. Child's extensive wounds in the abdomen, presumably inflicted by a jagged piece of metal. Death was caused by strangulation with the subject's own intestines. Subject's final shouts exhibited concerns over abominable tentacles and void worms. Hallucinations prescribed to their own internal organs. What the fuck? Lowborn female. The test subjects died within an hour of entering the laboratory adjacent to the child's chambers. Most had their tongues bitten off or their jaws badly dislocated. Some test subjects lacked the physical strength to separate it from the rest of the skull. Cause of death: severe head injuries caused by impacting the wall. Subgroup: paralyzed patient who lost the ability to speak due to shock caused by the manufactorum accident, male. Test subject noted a tingling sensation in the deteriorated tissue. During Regent Antonio Celio's visit to the child, the test subject smiled and started humming, most likely trying to carry some plebeian tune, then attempted to address the servant who brought. Lengthy conversation was prohibitive due to the servant's lack of a tongue. Subgroup: a defective offspring of Lord Piocelio, pronounced unfit for study in the high art of navigation owing to the mutation. The obligatory mutations that merge one. Display overall feebleness of the mind. Female. The test subjects mirrored the child's actions for 3 days. On the 4th day, the child became upset after hearing the news about the untimely demise of Amos Antarelli, the officer of her personal guard. As a result, one of the test subjects peeled away several layers of tissue from her face and died from the resulting massive heart attack. The last surviving test subject was executed for attempting to contact the child. What is going on here? They trying to make navigators? Is this just normal? More and more servants have been influenced by the materium, and it has nothing to do with the child's more frequent tantrums. We've discovered that the corrupted flesh and mutated reacts most unusually to the crystals we purchased from the Winterscale dynasty. I strongly recommend finally grinding the region to catalyze production. Do not use acid under any circumstances. Trust me, not like having to tend to the burns for the next dozen turns in a row. It calls for something more basic. Oh, one more thing. The Tech Priest Blessed Data Crypt H1-0 calculated number of chrono turns means it's no longer necessary to remain near the device or wait for the session to start. Magos Dioctis's capable hands. So these here that we have with all the information on are pointless because they cannot be read. Please don't kill him. Issue. Don't have a route. We make the control rod first. Not use acid, something simple. Know that the meteorite is useless. They mentioned something about adamantine.
This could be an opportunity.
Crown crystal. We're going to use this to make paint. Said something about adamantine dust, didn't it? Oh! That didn't work. Oh dear. Whoops. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Go start the elevator. I'm making our way back.
Keep your wits about you.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
So. suddenly cocks her head and drives her nail deep into her shoulder. Then she starts mumbling. The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks so poor and flames that they fall at the slightest touch, one hiding a blind man, the other a traitor. Who is who? Do you see behind these masks? The naughty little things will not speak. They say tearing off the mask is your concern. Paths. Cannot say one is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like most. Okay, I think he's the one that's killing people. You meddle with something that should have been left alone. The child is what Satan servants called Lady Cassia, for the commoners' dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it's not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be useful when they're still able to speak. So, I think you're the I think they're the... You think Miss Semster Planner too? The senior officers are just as guilty. Half my guards butchered one another because they suspected treason. As for the real culprit, the coup was staged by those closest to the mistress. As you are sure aware, there were two keepers at the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald or Celio, the demented old man. Ah, okay. You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who is going out of his way to preserve what little of is still left? Oh, I don't know. I was lenient, that is true. In the end, I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. But we did see the guy go insane. The guy did think that we were insane, and the servants haven't done anything to her. Did have that little issue. Oh, I really... Every time I think I know who the traitor is, it's Theobald or this guy. Something else just throws itself in the mix for me to be. No. Oh well, I guess we're about to find out. I guess we're about to find out.
To his enemies.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I'd rather not. At your beck and call.
Ow.
Break them around.
Oh boy.
Need to tough it out.
That's me. Okay, that's why.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands. I'll do it.
Follow my lead.
Of the Imperium!
Catch my breath.
Will do.
Uh-oh.
On it.
Who if not me? I'll see to it personally.
Your time is nigh.
On it. You never stood a chance.
Nice.
I may be down, but I'm not out.
So that's what that feeling was about.
Son of a bitch.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. Brace yourself, Abelard.
He is not very good when
I must not falter. My face shields me.
nice.
Was that you? Or... What, of course.
Moving out. Onward.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Indeed.
I love Abelard. He's so good. He's so good.
I've suffered worse.
Doubt is for the weak.
Weapon at the ready.
Stop it! What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Psych is amazing.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
High momentum.
Can I fall back now?
I will not. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Anything else?
Follow my lead. It will be done.
Sorry, friend.
I took care of this one.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds struck is a prayer.
Okay. Well, yep. Have the control rods.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Could just leave. Could just leave. Cause all the chaos, then just go.
I always have a backup plan.
Right. We didn't have a break here. We're actually going to do. We didn't have any breaks yesterday with Izzy stream with Izzy. That was not good for. Yeah, we are going to have a break. Stream. Dusty is in charge. Remember, Dusty is in charge. And this is the last stream of this month, which means you have one more, just this stream. If we hit £300, remember, I have to take that guy out to dinner, AI Dusty out to dinner, and I have to do a 12-hour Uno. We hit the £300 this stream. Last chance for me to do, for you guys to force me to do something else stupid. He's already got a 24-hour stream. Let's not make me spend money on him getting a steak as well. That will be with Artist Emma or Dev, whichever one I can, force to join me on that ludicrous endeavor. But yeah, did we say 10 minutes or so just to rest the eye? And yeah, I'll be right back. Leave you with some music. Right back. Okay. Where were we? Indeed. We just murdered. Whoops.
I always keep my options open.
We murdered someone who we thought might have been a traitor. Maybe not. We don't know. Oh, we don't know. Uh-oh. Oh boy. The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes, her spiny gills slightly hidden under her disheveled hair. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament. When your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. Yay! Willpower test succeeded. You're enveloped in a despairing grief when an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead. Your heart hammers in your chest. You desire to turn and flee from this room, from the station. Almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Oh, wow, 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 wow. What's this? My own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. Do we succeed? Yes! Yes! Good old persuasion! She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both the sob and the howl of a small, wounded animal. What's happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? I'm a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pardon my manners, Dolphinius. I did not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance at such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? Your fate. The heavy-set old man who'd been kneeling nearby erupts into low sobs. The child, Lady Cassia. Where are you, sacred child? Throne preserve! You. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of this house or sell you down upon your head. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are. At present, I'm trying to determine what is happening. Yes! I grant you do not look like pirates who have come coveting the riches of this wrecked station, or like scoundrels of Felix service. So who are you? Delphinius von Valentius, another road trader in our corner of the galaxy. How interesting. Your kind always make an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have so far not drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful, and so House Orcelia now asks for their service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You'll make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today. You decide. I want to know what happened. Bellet is my wayward student. He came to Europe at 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved just to be another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of the house, our sacred child, to revel in power with us and like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of the villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound to his duties to the legacy of the greatest of novators. Okay. Tisiphon Orcelia, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy. The renegade clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the Novator's throne. What is this curse? Curse? You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the great will of Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House of Celio. They call me dangerous with my witchcraft. Ability to use your treachery, what do you say? Defending myself before strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. If the child's life were not at stake, very well, I have no choice or proof of my innocence. I give you my word as the member of the Navis Nobilites. If the honest word of an honourable man counts for anything with you, I guarded this station against calamity and incursions from without to the best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every servant, and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. How could you lose control of your own station? Okay, yep, fair enough, sorry. You were not supposed to seem your fellow or the sacred child. Navigators are highly paid for their loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the galactic sovereign himself. Fair enough. What service do you ask of me? Hope glimmers. Save the sacred child, take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. For what? Like, what? I've killed the guy outside. Save the child and deliver us safely to Regent Arlonto, acting head of House of Celio in the Cronus Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. I know we've come here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. Such a fragile thing with a heavy burden upon her shoulders. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felek inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne, slowly enough to see the child is taken care of. I am Keeper of Uruk 5 and will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. Cassia, come with me. I'll help the child.
Wake up, my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
What happened? You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lord to rejoin the house and its regent in the Cronus Expanse. I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
No, not you too. Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. You're coming with me. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the Keeper of Uruk 5, and alas, I have less than a day left in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orselio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald. What need have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before.
Any goods I can loot, maybe? That'd be nice.
What are you going to do to me?
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself. And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the Great Regent and fulfill your destiny.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Yurak 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orselio. As a Lady Navigator of House Orselio, I accept your gracious offer of protection. Please, take me to your vessel. I can no longer bear the pain of this place.
Hey! Bloody hell. I don't know what you do. That's good as well. I like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that. I have a crippled arm. No. Curse, curse. Good. Actually, do want to have a look up here.
Let us not dawdle.
That's... I know we're in a hurry, but you know.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I love the way it does that. Action up. Of course, my chair can do. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum and Navis has been prepared for the cremation ritual. The Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. So not to make use of the charm that could inhibit cast. Wait, what? When was that? Oh, okay. First, I wish to speak with the. Oh, okay, because I decided not to sign a contract. Okay, that was. Are you ready for the ritual? Please let me know. Before I begin the ritual, I wish to once again in the eyes of the man whose fame so great you managed to penetrate the impregnable at 5, long before we met. Truly is you, Delphinius. First in the whole expansion Calix set to talking about, now a rude trader was. I've not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much more ash when Theobald's heart stopped. But you acted honourably. Did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. You see, it pays to be. I'm also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. They served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me journeys through the Immaterium, or to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. Ah. I'm ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. Buy brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board. No red. Tell me more. I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship so they become one with the vessel. After that I use the House Aurelio or Celio ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you to free my mind of errant thoughts, and then it is time to open my third eye, peer into the depths of the world itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that would lead me from star to star, system to system. Oh, guiding thread so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to. Navigators of House Orcelio never lose. How do you red paint? Uwe will differ of his. Oh, okay, that's fine. I take my leave of the destination during the rite. I ask you do not follow me. Few can survive the days of my warp high when it is. Fair enough. No wonder you go through servants like they're nothing. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light be beside us all. So, she paints, uses the blood of her servant, okay. Initiating communion. Come here, Uwe. I see violet vortexes lashing, flails, umber shadows spinning over the surface of a dance. Storm rising above the foaming water, ardors drowning in fog, the path for one cannot be seen. Here beyond the wall glass, a daughter forsaken by her father, yet brother and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, me. Its frozen rays lie in that spring, his light is deadened. Abject apologies for turning off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speeding through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It wouldn't happen again. Leave it undisturbed. Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants from the Sanctum Navis are howling and like wild beasts. Moaning in pain, their throats roar from the strain. Then, sudden silence, the dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants were part of Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor, arranged for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual is left on. Great trader, I fear I have unfortunate endless blackness spread across the canvas, dividing what to, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as cannot turn around my brush, only ways blocked. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament challenge, cold steel grip, did not allow me to second. As if the depths of the ship housed not machine spirits, but something other. Now retreat to the chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if I need it. Okay, so the ship is now alive with something else. Congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few minutes of time, please. Several matters that require your attention. Oh, yeah, please. Station. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rykad system with a different destination, the station could be stable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representative site brought us precious time. Either send our forces down to disassemble the station, procure technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. We're not going to pillage it. We will not pillage it. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an Engineer Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of its tech breed. Since some crew, more it located in Rich's Fund, just in the right handle. Suddenly, Lord Captain, if you're interested, this week passed with a low record rate of minor disturbances on the lower decks. The senior technomat from Shift 8 came up with a new formula for lubricant he used in kitchen servitor implant maintenance. The quartermaster of store compartment 11 reported recently that we are spending ceremonial decorations at least 20% slower than expected. Which means we have enough tablecloths, carpets and lamps to last us 15 years of grand receptions instead of 10, even considering some of the stock was burned during the cult's attack on the vessel. Plenty of bitches. That's what I like. That's what I need to hear. The tablecloths are safe. Right. Machine Spirit Keeper. New Blood Machine. Lord Captain, there was some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator's left her quarter, currently in the uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what was brought Cassia to the dead. Yep, would it? I think we can do that.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance. Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes. The bridge and the decks are so clamorous. In my search for a place of quiet, I was fortunate to come upon this islet of serenity filled with rare tomes and practically devoid of color. One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you. Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works. No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences. There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior in your question just now insulting. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Do we? Yes.
Lord Captain? So many colorful sparks are flaring to life and dimming all around you. It is a veritable ocean of emotions. There are so many of them that I can barely see the pure white sincerity of your words. Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but...
Bloody hell, Warhammer.
My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
Be the Will Smith, my own life was turned upside down. I never made fun of the lady's feelings.
Words like that, Lord Captain, could easily be misconstrued. You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn the appropriate manner of conversing with a lady.
Touché. Oh, I started a room. Wait, what? Okay. So that's a thing that you can do. Secrets of gallant conduct. Oh wow, hint hint. Etiquette. Okay. Yoink. See ya. I wasn't too long ago since everything was blown up in here. Take me to the room. They want it. Oh, 1 second. He's been a bit mad. Sorry. Today has been a bit of a mad one. Oh. Right. We should really continue with a here. Lord Captain, I'm sorry to disturb you. It's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you in person. Master Assyrian's voice. What now? Who wants my attention? I don't think Theodora had to put up with this nonsense. This is not the conduct an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on a lot. Explain yourself. I apologise, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant, you may address the Lord Captain, not least because I've seen you already fit to disturb him. Your unauthorised appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a high-ranking officer will be lodged in your personal file without delay. Requesting permission to speak. And not a shouting man. Any minute now, an assault will be dispatched to the lower decks to crush a workers' strike. Huh? Strikes on my watch? By the actions of one of the senior officers. I urge you to investigate the actions of Sensual Werson, intervene on what's happened on the lower decks. It all began when the enforcer found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken war. Reported up the chain immediately. Arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed and opened an investigation. Please explain. Time is running out. Since my competence is under scrutiny, I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is an established order to the way things are done on this ship. One of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It's the Seneschal's role to ensure that I have always handled the internal problems myself, so of course when I received information about the cultists hiding in the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora on Valancius will find refuge on her ship. You're far too heavy-handed. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments. Driven people to the brink. Strike on the lower decks. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more passively supporting them. Yeah, this could be a full insurrection. Acted within the remit of my authority, done exclusively by the best interest of your protector and your personal safety. I'm certain the Seneschal was acting with his authority, but I will verify the soundness of the decisions for myself. Please do escort me. I think this could be a trap. It could legitimately be a trap. It just asked me to pick party members. That's not a good sign. do not have many friends down here. Organization of the daily routine of the board. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Lower deck rabble is what they're called. I think they ran off this way. This way?
I always have a backup plan.
Not down.
Let us not dawdle.
I still do not see our purpose in coming here.
Relax, old man. Going for a stroll on the lower decks every once in a while is
Good for us? Question mark. Does not pose a sector. All my lessons do not fall on. Speak to the strikers. But dozen pairs of eyes stare at us. Why are you staring at us? I'm eating at the moment as well, Varus. I don't usually like eating on stream, but I'm so hungry. I'm having a great time though. This game's amazing. Currently we have a ship insurrection. Strike it. Oh yeah, you sound like a... Yeah. Are you nervous because you're talking to me or because you're about to do something? Oh, she is in the... she is in control. Here's the deal, your lordship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists. One word and they're searching for their batons. To punish someone, then turn off the heat into a whole base for a week at a time so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs all because of these enforcers. It's all true. Vent is the only force officer who stood up for us. There's Day, who's had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidships, had no fellow feelings towards. Your lordship, we're no villains here. He doesn't like the fact I'm questioning him. Boots are really fine. No harm in taking them, right? As for an amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. Bow down for the machine spirits. Same with my grand. Dead priest. Old holy sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a professor in our sector was just after I had my third little. Cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the holy fathers. What changes do you want? Raining the enforcers, Twit turning off the heat and battering everything that moves. Oh, you want govern? You want to govern? I never let maddots on the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. Are they about to start an uprising? I don't want empty gestures, I want real change. They promise us the world now, but as soon as the Anointed One turns his back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before. Well, yeah, their own stupidity is something that pertains to a corruption. Not 10. Lord Hatz himself has come down on us and offering concessions. I don't know a single person the whole depot for who's ever stood next to the road trade, let alone talk to them. Back down, there's no time to be a stubborn old crone. Don't ask them to disband before. Don't need any. Hey! Yes, tell your children how I spared your miserable lives. Though you did not. Well, these two decks level up as well. I don't know who my favourite character is at the moment. I like Idris a lot. Idris great. That should be useful. Good now?
Always keep your eye on the price.
Back up you don't. Oh. I don't think so. Left the military to join Lord Captain Theodora. Left behind everything I'd known, everything my family had known. I'd come from a long line of officers. I embarked on this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora trusted me with concerns she had no time for. We were off on her flagship for long periods, 2 distant frontiers on scouting voyages. The advancement of the entire protectorate rested on my shoulders. Suddenly everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like flimsy hanger in a seismically active. The senior officers betrayed us all. The root trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I'll tell you this honestly without fear of appearing weak. This has come as a grievous blow to me. Not panicking or grieving, because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I'm duty bound to aid the new road trader, to aid you to find your freedom as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from the problems in the past that have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out by the ship's regulations. Was Admiral. Yeah, that's right. See, I don't mind you sticking to old ways, but at the same time, need riddle them, so we can, you know, not repeat the same picture.
I always keep my options open.
I know it's an incredibly short stream. I haven't even hit 3 hours yet, but I think I am going to stop. My eye has not been behaving very well. I have been putting in eye stuff, obviously, but for some reason it's just not settling. Don't want to make. I am really sorry. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and do Soma. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and finish Soma. And figure out what the hell is going on that goddamn ship. But I think for now I just need to stop with my. It's not the game itself that's causing me problems. I didn't have a very good night yesterday, and I don't want to make it any worse. Tomorrow we're gonna try and finish Soma. Thank you so much for gifting me this game. This game is incredible. I love it to pieces. I cannot wait to teach. It will be a mainstay of the stream, definitely. Next week we're going to do more of this, say 2 or 3 streams of it. Hopefully another. Hopefully we're going to do Soma tomorrow. But yeah, for now I think I just need to take a break and say thank you to everyone so very much, as always. Yeah, I'm sorry that it was such a short. I think I to go. Yeah, go relax the eye. Thank you also very much for your support. Won't raid anyone. Can't stick around. Sorry. But tomorrow, 6 p.m. Soma. 6 p.m. tomorrow will be Soma if my eye holds up tonight. But until then, take care. I love you.